Hey everyone, Creeper here, and today we will be responding to comments that disagree with me about the movie Superman. So let's just get into those comments.
Grr, why is a comic book hero yet again being used as a political weapon by the liberals? And why am I being recommended this video? I'm a Republican wondering why we can't all just appreciate the art of a comic book. We should care about the passion of art, not some dumb political message. Please cut the crap. God bless.
Superman has always been political. I mean, he's beat up Nazis and the KKK. He does whatever is right no matter what.
Clark Kent was not an illegal immigrant.
Superman literally came to the United States without any documents. He is an undocumented immigrant.
Okay, I'll explain what he's saying. Firstly, about waiting for the movie to come out. This was a comment made by Gunn before the release, and he was commenting on what Gunn said, and not the movie itself. He made the point that this can ruin the movie since Rachel Zegler made similar controversial comments before Snow White came out, and people commented on what she said even before the film came out. And it had a negative effect on it. His point about the American way is that Superman was built on American values, including kindness, but also many other values. He proved this by talking about a take on which Superman landed in a different country with worse values and the negative effect it had on him. The reason he brought this up was the CBS interview with the actor who changed Superman's slogan of truth, justice, and the American way to not include the last part.
James Gunn, before the movie, made statements that Superman is an immigrant, which is true, and that kindness is important within the film, and how in this world we need some kindness right now. If that is controversial to you, that says more about you than it does about James Gunn. Also, did you not watch my video? Because in my video I literally talk about how Superman's American adopted parents instilled values into him compared to his birth parents from Krypton who wanted him to conquer the world.
It's wise. An alien that lands on Earth from space is never called an illegal immigrant. He didn't come from a different country, and there is no process to go through to be accepted and registered that he needed to do. It's clearly a political thing and very unnecessary. Like I said, no one defines an alien that comes from a different planet as an illegal immigrant. There's no process of integration that an alien goes through that he skipped. He's an alien and a story. Calling him an illegal immigrant is a political play. Would you call a dog that runs away from Ukraine into Russia an illegal immigrant?
Also, you do realize that there is a difference between a sentient being and an animal, right? So you can't apply human standards to animals.
He was also found by farmers in a spaceship and they adopted him. We can assume that he is a citizen.
So you do acknowledge that he's an undocumented immigrant. Because if his parents had documents about him to adopt him, those were forged, meaning that those documents are illegal. So if those documents are not actual legal documents, he's still undocumented.
Given your username and your obvious rejection of the possibility that anyone could be differently than you and still be reasonable, you are obviously a political ideologue. Not everything is controversial. There are core values held by almost everyone, such as the value of peace and kindness and helping others. You could appeal to these without being polarizing. Honestly, the film itself wasn't particularly political in my opinion. Injecting politics into it, like you seem to be doing, or like Gunn's comments to the media, are the problem.
I don't think you paid attention to the movie at all. The movie was very political. One of the main issues within the film is that Superman stops a country from committing a genocide. And this country was an ally to the United States that was going to kill civilians just because they wanted the land. And Superman did this without thinking about the political consequences because all he cares about is life. He wants people to survive. People were going to die if he didn't do something. This political situation does kind of remind people of things that are happening in the world because it is quite political. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Creeper out.
Socialism is when the government does stuff. And it's more socialism the more stuff it does. And if it does a real lot of stuff, it's communism.